Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you in online class of Bal Sadhana group of institution. Myself, Parveen Chaudhary, TGT Social Science in Bal Sadhana Public School. Yesterday we discussed about the some basic detail of about Ranthambore Fort and history of Ranthambore and about the ruler of Chauhan of Ranthambore and about the Rao Shekha. Amir Dev was the contemporary of Iltutmish, Jalaluddin Khilji, and Alauddin Khilji. Amir Dev Chauhan ruled on Ranthambore from 1282 to 1301 AD. In previous video, I told you about some basic detail and the source of history of Ranthambore, about to know the history of Ranthambore and about the Ranthambore fort. So in this video we studied about Hamir Dev Chauhan in details. So let's start our topic name Hamir Dev Chauhan. Hamir Dev Chauhan. Hamir Dev Chauhan ruled from 1282 to 1301 AD. And, Hamir Dev Chauhan it succeeded his father Jatra Singh in 1282 AD. Jatra Singh also appointed his younger son Hamir as his successor, and his coronation took place in 1282 AD. Before the Hamir Dev, his father Jatra Singh and his grandfather named Bagbat rule on Ranthambore. Hamir Dev Chauhan followed the policy of territorial expansion. Hamir Dev Chauhan followed the policy of territorial expansion. Territorial expansion means policy of Digvijay. Policy of Digvijay. Digvijay means to victory over all over India or all over the nearby state. This is known as the policy of Digvijay. He defeated Arjun, the king of Bhimras, through the Digvijay policy. He defeated Arjun, the ruler of Bhimras. Bhimra rulers Arjun. Hamir Dev defeated Arjun. Arjun was the ruler of Bhimras and collected tribute from Mandalgad and collected tribute or tax from Mandalgad. He organized the Koti Yazn Yag to mark his victory. When he got victory, he organized Koti Yag, Koti Yazn Yag, Koti Yazn Yag. When he got victory, after the victory, he organized Koti Yazn Yag to mark his victory. Hamir fought 17 battle. Hamir fought 70 battle, in which he won 16 battle. Last battle in his life, he was defeated by Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji. First, he is the contemporary of Jalaluddin Khilji and Alauddin Khilji. So first we see the invasion of Jalaluddin on Ranthambore. So first we study about the invasion of Jalaluddin on Ranthambore. When Jalaluddin noticed, at that time Jalaluddin was the Sultan of Delhi Sultanate. When Jalaluddin noticed the increasing power of Amir Dev Chauhan, because Amir Dev adopted the policy of Digvijay, means he won the territories one by one. So Jalaluddin noticed that Amir Dev got victory one by one. Then Jalaluddin proceed toward Ranthambore. Then Jalaluddin proceed toward the Ranthambore to conquer Ranthambore. I repeat again, when Jalaluddin noticed the increasing power of Amir Dev, he proceed towards Ranthambore to conquer Ranthambore. When Jalaluddin proceed from Jahin, Jahin is the place. Jahin is also known the key of Jahin. When Jalaluddin proceed toward from Jahin, Jahin is the place before the Ranthambore. Jahin is also known as the key of Ranthambore. Jahin is also known as the key of Ranthambore. When Jalaluddin proceed from Jahin and toward the Ranthambore and surrounded the fort of Ranthambore, but he did not successful to capturing Ranthambore fort. When he did not success in his mission, then the Sultan left Ranthambore fort and returned to Delhi in 1291 AD. In this term, all the minister of Jalaluddin Khilji told him, "You are a great king, and then why you left the Ranthambore without any attack?" Then Jalaluddin Khilji gave the explanations that he not seeing the Ranthambore fort as a great fort. Next, after that, Jalaluddin Khilji, his son-in-law and nephew, attack on Ranthambore. In 1296, Jalaluddin nephew and his son-in-law Alauddin Khilji assassinated him. In 1296, Alauddin was the son-in-law and nephew of Jalaluddin Khilji. When he assassinated him, and Alauddin became the Sultan of Delhi Sultanate. Alauddin also could not tolerate the power of Chauhan and starting planning to annex Ranthambore. Alauddin also could not tolerate the power of Chauhan, means Chauhan ruler increasing their powers. So Alauddin could not happy with their increasing their powers. So Alauddin also started planning to annex or attack on Ranthambore. The main reason of attack by Alauddin on Ranthambore. First reason, growing power of Hamir Dev Chauhan. Second, wanted to take revenge of Jalaluddin defeat. Revenge of Jalaluddin defeat. Third, Hamir Dev gave protection to Muhammad Shah. Hamir Dev gave protection to Muhammad Shah, and for he wanted to expand their territory of Delhi Sultanate, means he wanted to expansion his empire. These were 4 reasons of Alauddin to attack on Ranthambore fort. Muhammad, growing the power of Hamir Dev Chauhan. Second, revenge of Jalaluddin defeat, and gave the protection of Muhammad Shah. Muhammad Shah was the army commander of Alauddin, and he love with Alauddin wife Maratha Begum. Muhammad Shah loved Alauddin wife named Maratha Begum, and also the commander of army, chief commander in the army of Alauddin Khilji. And second reason was when Muhammad Shah invaded Gujarat, where he plundered all the booty and come in the fort of Hamir Dev Chauhan, and Hamir Dev gave him refuge or gave him shelters in his courts. So Alauddin Khilji agreed to Hamir Dev Chauhan. He got excuse to attack Ranthambore. As per Hamir Mahakavya, Hamir provide asylum shelter to Muhammad Shah, who was a rebel for Alauddin. Muhammad Shah was a rebel of Alauddin because he loved with his wife named Maratha Begum. Second, Muhammad Shah gathered entire war booty and revolted against Alauddin army and took shelter to Hamir Dev. This is the most powerful reason to attack on Ranthambore. Hamir refused to hand over. When Alauddin asked to Hamir Dev Chauhan to hand over Muhammad Shah. Then Hamir Dev Chauhan refused to hand over Muhammad Shah to Alauddin Khilji. So Alauddin Khilji, angered by his refusal, and Alauddin ordered to attack on Ranthambore. So a battle started between Alauddin and Hamir Dev Chauhan, and we understand it into various phases. First, we come on the first phase. In phase first, Alauddin Khilji sent his royal army under the leadership of Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan. Alauddin sent his army under the leadership of Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan to attack Ranthambore fort in 1299 AD. First attack by Alauddin Khilji in 1299 under the leadership of Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan. Royal Army attack on Jahin. Jahin is also part of Ranthambore, and Jahin, which is called as the key of Ranthambore. In this term, Hamir Dev sent his two commanders named Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh. Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh. Alauddin sent two commanders named Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan to attack on Ranthambore in 1299 AD. First, Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan attack on Jahin. When Hamir Dev Chauhan got the information of attack on Jahin, so Hamir Dev Chauhan sent his two commanders, Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh, to fight with the enemy, and they badly defeated the army of Alauddin. But Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh defeated Alauddin army, Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan. When they returned back to Ranthambore, when Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan returned back to Ranthambore when the Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh returned back to Ranthambore with the war booty of plunder. War booty of plunder means after battle, all the treasury looted by Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh, they carry with them. In returning back, Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh got the news that enemy was advancing again. The Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh got the news of Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan, or we can say the army of Alauddin Khilji proceed again toward the Ranthambore. Then Dharam Singh sent Bhim Singh to the fort. Dharam Singh sent Bhim Singh to the fort with the war booty, and Dharam Singh fought with the army of Khilji. But Rajput army was defeated but Dharam Singh was defeated by Ulugh Khan. Ulugh Khan. And Bhim Singh was killed in this battle. I repeat again. Bhim Singh and Dharam Singh defeated the army of Alauddin Khilji and looted the war booty of plundered. When they returning back from the battlefield to Ranthambore and they reach near the fort, they got a news of enemy army. News that enemy was advancing again. Means the new Alauddin army proceed toward Ranthambore fort again. Then Bhim Singh sent Dharam Singh to fort with the war booty and fought with the army of Khilji. In this incident, Ulugh Khan defeated Bhim Singh and Bhim Singh was killed by Ulugh Khan. Ulugh Khan, after that Ulugh Khan returned to Delhi instead of moving forward to Ranthambore. After defeating Bhim Singh, Ulugh Khan returned back to Delhi instead of moving forward to Ranthambore. After that, in second phase second, again Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan come with the massive army to attack on Ranthambore. They surrounded the Ranthambore fort and started breaking its wall. Nusrat Khan, second phase, Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan. Again, Alauddin sent Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan again with massive army to attack on Ranthambore. In this, and Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan surrounded the fort Ranthambore. Surrounded the Ranthambore fort. When they surrounded Ranthambore fort, a blow of cannon that fired from fort, in which Nusrat Khan died. A blow of cannon that fired from fort, in which Nusrat Khan died. Ulugh Khan sent the news of Nusrat Khan death to Alauddin Khilji and requested to send more army. Means after the death of Nusrat Khan, Khilji army become terrified and Alauddin take it serious and Alauddin himself marched toward the Ranthambore with a large army. In third phase, now we started in third phase. Third. In third phase, after seeing the seriousness of matter, Alauddin marched toward the Ranthambore with a large army. The fort was surrounded and this siege remained for many days. After that, in third phase, Alauddin marched toward the Ranthambore fort with the massive army and they surrounded the Ranthambore fort for many days. when they surrounded the fort. In the fort, food, due to the siege of the Khiljis Muslims, the food item in the fort were running low. In such situation, Amir did not think to stay locked inside the fort and decided to attack back. When and at that time, rainy season also started come to end, and some news of revolt from Delhi, Awadh come, and the Sultan got extremely worried. See, in phase third, Alauddin come. Alauddin come with massive army. Second, he seized the fort. When he seized the fort, the food items in the fort were running low. In such a situation, Hamir did not think to stay locked inside the fort and decided attack back. Second, rainy season. Rainy season also come, and second thing, a revolt in Delhi and Awadh. The news of revolt from Delhi and Awadh come, and to listening the news of revolt in Delhi and Awadh, Alauddin got extremely worried, because Alauddin was the ruler of India, and when he see the Delhi and Awadh, both were revolted against the Sultan, so he extremely worried about this. So he decided Alauddin decided to conquer Ranthambore by hook or by crook. Means by hook or by crook. Alauddin sent a message. Through his policy by hook or by crook, he sent a message of friendship to Hamir Dev. Hamir Dev also wanted to friendship with Alauddin, and he did not support the battle. Hamir sent his two commanders named Ranmal and Ratipal to royal camp. Hamir Dev sent his two commanders named Ranmal and Ratipal to the royal camp. Sultan Alauddin bribed Ranmal and Ratipal with the offer to control fort, and Alauddin gave a bribade to or greed to Ranmal and Ratipal, that to with the offer of control of a fort. These greedy commander gave the clue of secret passage to the fort. Ranmal and Alauddin meet with Ranmal and Ratipal one by one, and gave the greedy of control of the fort. So these greedy commanders gave the clues of secret passage of the fort. Sultan army reached inside the fort through the secret roads. In fourth phase, after that, Hamid decided to counter attack when Alauddin army entered in the Ranthambore fort. Then Hamir Dev decided to counter attack, means he decided to attack on Alauddin army. Before the attack on Alauddin army, the Rajput women performed Jal Johar. This Jal Johar, known as the first Saka in Rajasthan history, under the guidance of Queen Rang Devi and her daughter Padmala. Rani, Queen Rang Devi and her daughter Padmala and all the Rajput women performed Jal Johar. After this, Rajput soldiers got dressed in saffron cloths. And opened the gate of fort. A fierce battle took place between both the army. Hamir fought bravely and killed in this battle. And Alauddin Khilji established his rule over Ranthambore fort on July 11, 1301 AD. Alauddin killed Hamir traitor commander Ranmal and Ratipal by saying that nobody should believe a commander who was not loyal to his own king. And in memory of his father Jatra Singh, reign of 32 years, Hamir built a Chhatri cenotaph with the 32 pillars in Ranthambore fort. This Chhatri known as Nyay Ki Chhatri. Hamir Dev built 32 pillar Chhatri in the memory of his father reign. His father Jatra Singh ruled 32 years. In the memory of 32 years, he built Chhatri of 32 pillars in the Ranthambore fort, and this cenotaph is also known as Nyay Ki Chhatri. Hamir Dev built a Padmala pond in the name of his daughter Padmala. A poet named Bijaditya lived in the court of Hamir Dev. After the Hamir death, the ruler of Chauhan of Ranthambore comes to end. So this is about the Hamir Dev Chauhan. So I hope you understand well about the history of Hamir Dev Chauhan and Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji was very cruel Muslim ruler, and he attacked on Ranthambore. And Hamir Dev defeated in this battle by his two commanders named Ranpal and Ratipal. So I hope you understand. Thank you. Stay blessed. Have a nice day.